Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. And starting with the daily chart here, we can see that we are already in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulse towards the upside. We are still looking for this wave to finish this impulse, of course, at the wave 5. Now, of course, after a big massive wave 4 that we can see here, sideways almost, and we are looking, of course, for a lot of consolidation here. However, possibly that our wave 4 has finished exactly after an ABC, having the most lower price at 0.5 fib level for 49,300. After that, we are looking possibly to a 3 waves towards the upside, 3 waves towards the downside, and we are still looking for 5 waves towards the upside for at least a flat, regular flat, or a zigzag in case this is a 5 waves. Your wave C, of course, should be 5 waves towards the upside and hitting at least the 1.0 for fib level at 68,500 almost. In case that this is also impulse, as 5 waves as mentioned in our 4-hour chart, then it could be very possible that this is a 1, 2, where our wave 2 has hit exactly the 0.78, the most common fib target for a wave 2. And after that, of course, we want to see a continuation again towards the upside, forming at least another 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. It is also very possible that this wave could be a double 1, 2, 1, 2, and then moving higher with a wave 3, with massive and explosive wave 3 towards the upside, hitting at least the 1.618 for $78,380 for Bitcoin. Another scenario in our wave 4, where it could be a longer wave 4 with a WXY, where we have a finished ABC at this point, and we can consider this as A, B, and a C as expanding flat. Your expanding flat, wave C, should be a diagonal because it has no other option regarding to the price action that we have and the big wave here. The only option to finish this flat is with a diagonal, where wave 5 wants to hit the $76,000 for Bitcoin at 1.618 fib level. So therefore, in this chart, we can see very clearly the bullish scenarios, how much clear they are and strong they are. However, the consolidation that we see here lately, of course, it is due to the lack of news and possibly, of course, to the political news that we have around the world and the Middle East currently, that it might also affect the economy and the stock market. So talking about bearish scenario possibilities, in the bearish scenario possibilities, the most possible or closest possible scenario now is a 1 and 2, where you want to see a diagonal here, an expanding diagonal, which is very, very rare, which is also reduce the possibility. And after this wave 1 here for a diagonal, you want to see 3 waves towards the upside, finishing a wave 2, and then moving down towards 22,000K, as we saw in our monthly chart, where we have a wave C for an ABC cycle correction. So we can see this, of course, exactly here. Your last cycle has finished here with this higher high, and then we are looking to 3 waves down, then 3 waves up, and then possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towards the 22K for Bitcoin. Now, this possibility is very low because, of course, the expanding diagonal might appear in so much in the charts, but it is very, very rare that it works. So therefore, the 3 waves here of wave 2 anyway still need a wave 5 to finish an ABC. Your wave C should be also 5 waves towards the upside. The only case that we can get directly towards the downside is finishing those 3 waves in WXY. In WXY, where you see zigzag up, zigzag down, and then again zigzag up. So finishing a WXY and then moving down. However, the possibility of this scenario is still very, very low. The other possibility of the scenario, of another bearish scenario, is to come back, of course, to our triangle zone, because so far we did not yet invalidate the triangle officially, right? We did not hit yet the wave B high. Therefore, a triangle still validate, or it can be reactivated once we get back to this zone here. So this is your most closest bearish scenario, where we can go back to this zone, and then of course moving towards a wave E, and then move up again towards the upside. So basically these are the scenarios, and that's why we are tending to be much more bullish than bearish, where the bullish scenario are much more clear and working much more well so far, and we are still looking to anyway, in all cases, to finish this wave C, which it should still have a wave 5, small wave 5 towards the upside, reaching at least above this price. Once we reach this fib level for a wave C, in case this is a finished zigzag or a regular flat, if we see a retracement with 3 waves towards the downside, then this is a correction, and by all means we want to see continuation again towards the upside. In case we see a rejection with an impulsive wave towards the downside, the possibility goes higher a little bit for bearish scenario, where we want to see, of course, possibly a zigzag where it's still a correction and we're gonna look for higher prices, but also possible that we continue with a wave 3 towards the downside, where a zigzag can mimic already an impulse. So of course, level by level to be treated after hitting this level. Now, if we see direct continuation towards the upside, that means that the scenario of a 1-2-1-2 has been activated, and we are looking for a higher wave 3 towards the upside. By all means, you want to hit directly the 1.618 at 78,300. In case that we see a rejection and then we move up again, then we might hit the expanding flat fib target at 76,000. Where we're gonna see here a finished diagonal as well in that case, and we want to look at the same scenario again, where we want to see 3 waves down and continuation towards the upside. In case it is impulsive, of course, to take you should take into consideration that it might be also an impulse towards the downside and not just a zigzag and continuation towards the upside. So of course, level by level, this is how we need to treat this chart. And of course, on the 1 hour chart, we can take a look, of course, what is going on so far. On the 1 hour chart, we can see that yesterday we saw a little bit slight move with 3 waves towards the downside, which is still corrective. And it looks like for me as even, it looks like also an A and a B, and also possibly a C. However, your C is 3 waves here, which is not a C, definitely. Therefore, I tend to be much more as WXY here again. Your W is a flat, also your X is a zigzag, and your C is a zigzag again. Double zigzag WXY. So possibly we are looking now again to a little bit continuation towards the upside. This is what we want to see. In case that we see lower prices, it was already explained on the daily chart what possibilities can bring for us. However, don't forget that we did not went down over under 0.23 fib level, which is a very, very strong indication of a bullish market, right? Because we hit only the 0.23 fib level the whole time, ranging over it, barely hit it, and then moving very, very massively towards the upside. The same as here, so possibly even it could be a formation of a 1-2 here, and continuation towards the upside. However, we need to watch what's going on inside it. So if we break this, don't forget our triangle bearish scenario, and of course after that we have to look again into, if we see lower prices than the triangle, then we have to look again to our bigger bearish scenario for a wave C as a monthly correction. right? So that's it for Bitcoin. I think we still bullish, and we still looking for those higher prices at least to reach the wave C zigzag at 68,430 almost. So thank you for watching, thank you for your likes and your comments, and yeah, see you in the next videos. Have a nice day. Bye bye.